Have you ever wondered what separates someone who's good from someone who's truly great? It's more than just a high IQ or being famous. Today, we're going to explore what it really means to have a beautiful mind.
Our journey starts with a couple of heavy hitters. On one side, you've got Rabindranath Tagore, the amazing poet and philosopher. And on the other, Albert Einstein, the scientist who completely changed how we see the universe.
And to this incredible group, let's add two more. Helen Keller, whose entire life was this powerful story about the human spirit, and Subhas Chandra Bose, a leader whose ideas about freedom inspired a whole nation. So what's the connection here? What do a scientist, a poet, an activist, and a leader all have in common? Well, it's something much, much deeper than just intelligence, and we're about to figure out exactly what that is. Let's start with Einstein. Now, we all know him for E=mc², right? But he was also a really profound thinker about society, and he saw this huge problem with the modern world, a struggle that he felt was everywhere. So here's his diagnosis. Einstein believed that the constant pressure of our modern industrial world, it was creating this really intense struggle, a struggle that was actually crushing our ability to grow into the unique people we're meant to be. And that word he uses, detriment, that's so important. He wasn't just saying that modern life was a little distracting. No, he saw it as causing genuine harm, stunting the very thing that makes us who we are. So, what did he think we should do about it? Well, Einstein imagined a society where work was organized more thoughtfully so that every single person felt secure. The goal wasn't just to be more productive. It was to give people the time and the mental space to become fully developed human beings. And Einstein's concern for humanity wasn't just some abstract theory. You can really see it in the people he admired. Which brings us to his incredible connection with another great mind of his time. Get this, in 1931, Einstein wrote a letter to Mohandas Gandhi. But what's really amazing is that these two giants who had so much respect for each other never actually met in person. Their connection was built entirely on their powerful ideas and words. And this is the key. Einstein saw Gandhi as living proof of a revolutionary idea. Proof that you could fight for what's right and actually win, not with bigger weapons, but with a bigger idea, non-violent resistance. He thought this could be a source of hope for everyone. Now look at Gandhi's reply. It's just filled with so much humility, right? He calls Einstein's praise a great consolation. This mutual respect between the world's greatest scientist and its greatest champion for peace, it really shows a shared foundation of deep moral character. So this brings us to the final piece of our puzzle. If we want to be more like Einstein and Gandhi, how do we build that kind of character? For that, let's turn to a classic poem, Rudyard Kipling's If. You can think of it almost like a user's manual for inner strength. The poem starts with what might be the hardest thing to master, staying calm under pressure. That ability to stay centered when everyone around you is panicking and maybe even blaming you for it, that's the real foundation of strong character. And then Kipling gives us this mind-blowing piece of advice. He tells us to treat both triumph and disaster, winning and losing, as equals. And not just equals, but as imposters. It's a powerful way of saying, don't let success go to your head or failure break your heart. So why call them imposters? Well, because neither winning nor losing actually defines who you are. They're temporary, right? They're like illusions that can trick you into losing your balance. Your true character is what stays steady through it all. And finally, the poem talks about humility. Can you be successful? Can you walk with powerful people without losing your connection to everyday folks? Can you stay true to yourself no matter what? That's the ultimate test. Okay, let's bring all these different ideas together. We've looked at Einstein's critique of society, Gandhi's incredible methods, and Kipling's blueprint for character. So what's the big picture here? A truly beautiful mind isn't just one single thing. It's this incredible mix of qualities. It's being able to think critically about the world around you, like Einstein did. It's having that unshakable moral courage, like Gandhi. And it's all built on a foundation of integrity, strength, and humility, just like in Kipling's poem. So in the end, it turns out that a great mind is really about great character. It's about how you handle challenges, how you treat other people, and how you carry yourself through life's ups and downs. The real takeaway here isn't just to admire these minds, but to ask yourself, How will you build yours?